Welcome back. If you're just joining, it's Trending O'Clock, and you know how we do it right here on Trending. We'll talk about all the trending issues on the internet and, of course, give our opinions about them. I am Mercy Erabo, and you know I am never alone in the studio. Of course, I have with me the beautiful, gorgeous E to the N to the K to the A to the Y and K.
That's me.
Thank you
so
for
much.
thank you for
Mercy.
joining me
It's
today
always a
on
pleasure to be
Trending.
here.
So you know when you see two women on Trending, so
Yes,
you know
so
what to expect.
It's about to go down.
Gossip. So welcome back to the show. So what's trending today?
So much is happening.
A lot.
I can
Getting a
imagine.
visa, you know about those strict visa rules, getting the US
It's
visa.
getting tougher
So
by the day.
getting the US visa for Nigerians is already tough. But
Yeah.
now it seems they said that the internet fraudsters are making it even tougher.
Worse.
So according to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the so-called Yahoo boys are making the visa rules more tight for the meaning Nigerians abroad. And we heard of recent about giving out your social media handles for all the social media platforms that you've been for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
And then
And some
the visa
requirements.
entry now just a single entry as against the usual
6 months.
multiple entries. And now it expires just within 3 months.
Just
And
3 months.
the EFCC now are saying that this is all because of the so-called Yahoo boys. Benke, what's your take on this?
Well, while that is a thing, this is not the first time that, the US keep stiffening their visa policies.
Yeah.
Because I want to believe it's not just for Nigerians. They have a lot of immigrants in the US that the current president is trying to flush out. In fact, if you leave him, he wants everybody that is
To go.
non-American to just go.
Yeah.
So he's trying to make it really tough and difficult for people to get visas to come to the US. But then again, talking about the internet fraudsters, aka Yahoo boys, yes, we know how much this people dent the image of Nigeria, because a lot of times we see people say, "Oh, you're from Nigeria." Or Nigeria, where this and this and this happens. This things have given Nigeria a bad name already.
Of course.
But then again, we have a lot of internet fraudsters who are dominating the space and duping a lot of people. We see young boys buying exotic cars, building houses, and what have you. And you'll be asking yourself, what kind of job? In fact, right now, any young boy that builds a house or gets any exotic car or phones, they tag the boy as a Yahoo boy.
Yeah.
Right? But then again, I feel like the government needs to do more in terms of, engaging these young people. It's very clear and obvious that this Gen Z, they are very good with tech. We need to start creating more innovative hubs to engage these people, because I think most of these things is because there are lack of jobs. And one of the major causes of people delving into the idea of quick money.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to get money quick, so the fastest way, let me just join them and just do it nafi do. Because I get my own cut, you understand? But then I feel like the government needs to engage more, create more job opportunities for young people, so they can, deviate away from this
cyber crime. So that is it. Well, in as much as governments are creating opportunities, but the truth is, I feel sometimes greed can actually influence all of this.
That's true.
They feel they might not be making enough
money,
and they need more.
But then the economy is getting tougher by the day.
Of course,
things are getting on the high side. Prices are soaring on the daily basis. There's scarcity here and there. But I feel like aside from the government as well, I feel like private individuals have also done, so much in creating job opportunities for people. But I feel like that greed that you see that greed.
Greed, yeah.
Oh no. It's something. It's everywhere, in fact, I would say. So I think, yeah, while that is trying to paint Nigeria in the bad light, I think we can actually nip this in the bud from our own end. Yeah, that's how I feel.
Talking about creating job opportunities. Well, this is a statement that may or may not surprise you.
Okay.
So, truck drivers now earn more than graduates in Nigeria. Well, I am not the one saying it. So let's hear from the horse's mouth. Aliko Dangote.
Good news. What you are saying is that our salary is almost 3 times or 4 times their own. I mean, our own, after 5 years, free accident, nothing, a driver can apply. Since we are driving hazardous goods, you can apply and get a housing loan. Our drivers earn more than graduates. If you look at what they earn in a month, it's almost 4 times minimum wage.
Okay, so we heard it right. They earn
It looks
4
like we'll start
times
applying to be truck drivers.
4 times the minimum wage. So you see what I was telling you about creating opportunities. So knowing the fact that most of these truck drivers are not schooled, like most of them, some might be schooled, but most of them are not schooled because during the whole Afina and Dangote issue, we saw the fact that some of them are illiterate, they are even underaged and all of that. So the truth is, knowing the fact that these people are not trained, is education still the key?
No, when he said my truck drivers earn more than Nigerian graduates, right? Maybe there are categories or calibers of the truck drivers, I maybe it's not everybody. But then again, I mean, this is Aliko Dangote, the richest African right now.
Yeah.
Right? And the richest man in Africa right now. And then
the richest black man.
Do you understand?
Black
the richest
man in the
black
world.
man in the world. So I mean, coming from Aliko, I would want to say one would expect so much, working for Aliko. If you tell someone, oh, I work for Aliko Dangote, they see you as someone that has too much money because they know who you're working for, right? So if you're saying truck drivers, what is the average minimum wage? Is it not
70,000 naira?
What is 70,000? I mean, so
and
if
not
it's paying,
even all states are even paying 70,000
and not even all states are
naira.
paying 70,000. I mean, I have seen a graduate who works and earns 50K monthly. A graduate, as in 2 months.
And you come out to say education is the key.
While they say education is the key, because I mean, without education, even if you are working for the richest man, there's some level of thinking you would expect from a graduate that did not go to school will not have.
Okay.
So education is still important.
But the truth is, in as much as you say education is important, but the truth is, these people, they're not adding school, they're not adding degree as one of the criteria in getting this truck driver. So it means that even while you're not schooled, you can actually earn more than a graduate.
I mean,
we see
it everywhere. We've seen it everywhere. I mean, I've seen a first-class graduate riding keke in this same country. A first-class graduate riding keke napep in this same country. So I mean, it's everywhere. We've seen the uneducated people getting top jobs. I mean, look at what is happening. I don't want to call firms, but there is a major firm in Nigeria that if you look at it, the top people are not even graduates, but they are the bosses and the big men that you as a graduate answer to. So I mean, it's everywhere. But if you're saying, I mean, if he has the money to pay them 200K in a month, why not? By all means, please go ahead. So, but then I don't think it's something you should come out and start bragging about, making others
he
feel
should
like,
brag.
No, making others feel like,
he should brag. He should brag. He's doing so well. We talked about this on the dailies. He's doing so well for Nigeria. And I feel the government agencies are not even seeing this. So I feel he should come out and brag about he has the bragging right. So
tell
he should
the government how to do it.
Exactly. So this statement from Aliko Dangote really set social media on fire. Some netizens,
people want to start applying
some netizens jokingly said, maybe a joke, I don't know, that they would drop their CV to start applying, while others said that this is raising concerns about the rate of unemployment and wages in this country.
It's very sad.
Like it's raising serious concerns.
It is only in Nigeria that you work for hours and you get a very little pay.
Exactly.
In the Western world, they pay you per hour. But in Nigeria, you would work. In fact, it's no longer a 6 to 5 or 9 to 5 job. You work for hours, and then at the end of the month, you get a very little pay. I think these are the problems. I think the wage salary in Nigeria needs to be reviewed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So believe Dangote or not, the truth is, your
Just imagine
degree.
truck drivers earning more than how much more as a full staff. Do you
You see?
understand? Come
So
on.
your degree does not really guarantee your financial stability.
What
Maybe
is
in other
necessary?
countries, but in this country.
this
But in
country.
as much as you're having your degree, try to have a skill.
Try
so
to have a
even if
skill,
it's driving
yes.
skill, but now I think
Yeah.
even myself, I need to go and learn
I
how to
mean,
drive a truck.
we need to go and
we
learn
need to
some
go.
because
We need to
now
add it as a side hustle.
we need to add more.
All right, so away from Dangote, so I saw this very disturbing story that made it to the headlines, and it's a really heartbreaking story that involved one Leonard Roland that was accused of impregnating a minor. So this case is between a 13-year-old girl, which is reportedly his niece. So he was accused of impregnating this girl. Well, let's hear from the girl's mom. So let's see
That person na normal human being because they carry your pikin. When they take care of your pikin, you just send a man, my pikin at 30 years, praise O'Shea. You that 30 years now she be. Praise come. You they take care of your pikin for everybody know for this.
So this is a lot. It's
So
a
sad.
lot.
So sad.
It's not just shocking. It is a crime, a serious crime, a violation
Serious
of
crime.
trust. This is somebody under your care that is like, apart from being a pedophile,
was
this is
the
a case
girl
of,
living
yes,
with
she
the
was
man?
taking care of the child, like helping them take care of the child and all of that. And according to the girl, she said that the man asked her, like when the man was trying to approach her, the man said if she ever speaks about it to anybody, he would stop sending money to her family. So she's from this poor background. And this is somebody that is under your care, that you're supposed to protect.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a protector for this girl. But look at
So
it, you
sad.
did not just have sexual involvement with her, but you
Cause
also
her pregnant.
impregnated her. Like, this is so disheartening. NK, please, what's your take on this?
Well, this is really sad. It's really sad. It speaks volumes of the moral decadence in our society today. I
Yeah.
mean, imagine an uncle going as far as impregnating his own
Impregnating
niece. I mean, where is the love?
13-year-old girl.
Where is the love? Where is the solemnity of family in it? I mean, what was he thinking? You
I
know,
don't know.
I feel this is a punishable offense, and I think this should be taken up. I want to call on all human rights activists, and you know, you can reach out to the mother of this girl. Let's make sure that she gets justice, because this is a huge violation. You're not just destroying her, you're destroying her future. Because I mean, look at her getting pregnant at 13 by her own uncle. Imagine the
Sir.
trauma she's going to go through growing up, knowing that her uncle defiled her. And the mother also will go through that pain, knowing that because of what she's going through, having to leave her daughter in the hands of someone that she felt could take care of her, you know, going ahead to violate her. So I feel like Praise should get some justice. And of course, the man should be put behind bars, knowing that what he did was very wrong.
Like I said, this is so disheartening. It's very sad. And of course, netizens had their opinions. Some are really demanding for justice, for
Yes,
praise.
we are
And then
demanding.
some are even calling out for stricter penalties
Yeah.
on child abusers. Madam Enki, in situations like this, like, because I don't want to put myself in this shoe, because if something like this was happening to somebody kind of related
Close
to
to
me,
you.
I am sure that I would take
You will take
justice
it up.
on my own hands. I won't even wait for the authorities. I will do what I want to do then. I don't know. But the truth is, in case like this, what do you think should be done to this man?
Yeah, I think that's what we're trying to say. Calling for justice is not just sitting back and calling or just going on social media to be writing justice for praise. It's
Yeah.
for us to really take actions. I think actions needs to be taken at this point in time. If I were to be a family member of this girl, I will drag you out. Are we drag you out? Are we first?
I don't want to think
Are
about
we
it.
drag you out? When I drag you out, the people will know that I've dragged you out. Let me just leave it there. But I feel like, yes, people should actually rally around Praise and her family and make sure that, if it's about the money, they might not have the money to push it as much as they want to, but if they get help from human rights lawyers and the rest of them, I feel like they would get the justice.
I hope Praise gets all the justice she deserves, because this will really change her life.
Because
changing a young girl's life forever. Like forever. Her life can never be the same. She will have to live with this all her life. And this is not just coming from an outsider that she might even get to forget.
Just
this is coming from an
insider. What would that child be called?
Like, you're pregnant for the...
okay,
this is not supposed to be a funny issue, but it's really
disheartening.
really sad.
Really disheartening.
But away from that, if you've been following trending, you will know that some time ago, I think a few days back, we talked about one AIG of police coming out to say police are now more friendly, police are now more civil, and all of that.
Yes.
But the truth is police brutality coming to an end anytime soon? Because one Madam Azuka Ogujuiba, the former reporter for This Day, says her encounter with the Nigerian police of recent says a different story. She was allegedly harassed, assaulted, and unlawfully detained over the allegations of cyber bullying and defamation. And this adds to the growing concerns of the hostile treatment of journalists in Nigeria, particularly by armed forces. I don't know if you saw the story of a journalist that filmed the dilapidated condition of a hospital in Kebbi State, and immediately was picked up by authorities. And up till now, the guy is still under detention. So this brings about questions about the safety of journalists in the country.
Yes, this is not the first time. As a journalist, I can tell you for a fact that the assaults by the Nigerian police on journalists has been something that has been a talking point in Nigeria, because this has been on the rise. Just before this one, we had just in August here, another man another journalist was also assaulted by the Nigerian police. So you can imagine it keeps becoming a recurrent decimal. And I feel like the government should understand that we are the fourth state of the realm in Nigeria.
Yeah.
After the three tiers of government comes the journalists, the mass media. So if we are doing our job and you are harassing us in the line of duty, that should call for some penalties, because we are doing our jobs, right? So I feel like this journalist should take it up. She should take it up, because we need to really nip this in the bud. It's becoming too frequent in Nigeria. We need to really nip this in the bud. And I hope the AIG has seen this. I hope he has seen this.
Because he actually came out to say the police are now more friendly.
I hope he has seen this, and I hope he would say something. I'll be looking forward to his comments on this. Let me hear what he has to say.
All right, I'll also be looking forward, because at this point we need to know how safe we are doing our jobs as a journalist in this country.
In fact, some journalists have also been killed.
Of course.
Thrown under the cases thrown under the carpet, and nothing was done about it. So I think we should begin to now enforce these rules.
In as much as we would love to keep going on and on and on trending today, but sadly our time is up. We have to go right now. It was really an enjoyable time on trending and even on Viewpoint today. Thank you so much, NK, for joining me on Trendy. I had a really nice time. You did
me
too,
too.
Right? And I know you out there, you enjoyed yourself too on Trending and on Viewpoint entirely. And you don't want to miss tomorrow's edition of Trending. You do not want to miss tomorrow's edition of Viewpoint. Well, this is me saying, see you same time tomorrow. Once again, I am Mercy. Have a nice day.
And I am Nkechi Tejimi. Bye for now.